6 people went on an adventure, January through March of 2013. 12 states, 128 shows, and over 38,000 kids. We took 3 shows on tour with us. Miss Nelson is Missing, directed by David McCall. 1,000 Cranes, directed by Katie Brown. And A Midsummer Night's Dream, directed by Carrie Smith. There we are. To the far left is Dan Parsons, our stage manager. Next to him is me, Christy Bissell. Then Sam McCullough, Patrice Foster, Barrett Guyton, Micah Hine, Emily Grove, and Katie Brown, our fearless leader. But on tour, it was just the 6 of us. And this is what happened.
Oh, one last thing.
If I ever leave this world alive, well, thank you for the things you did in my life. If I ever leave this world alive, I'll come back down and sit beside your feet tonight. Wherever I am, you'll always be more than just a memory. If I ever leave this world alive, if I ever leave this world alive, I'll take on all the sadness that I left behind. If I ever leave this world alive, the madness that you feel will soon subside. So in a word, don't shed a tear. I'll be here when it all gets weird. If I ever leave this world alive.
Talking to the students is the most important part of our day, and I mean, tour's really tough. You're gonna have a lot of long days, but like the absolute best part of the day is always talking to the kids and making new friends. And so we get to do that every day. We can do that every day for 3 months. Like, okay, that's cool. And we again, we just talk to the kids before and after the shows, and they just eat us up. They want to know all about us. It's so cool. And like Emily had mentioned, I really like the fact that on this tour in particular, we just go to so many places that need us. There's a lot of places that can have us, which is great, and we love performing there too. But there's so many schools that need us, and they have a lot of funding from the state, from the federal government, and that lets us perform there and change the students' lives. We went to a school this year called Highland High School, and it was the first time that some of the high school seniors had ever seen a show. And that was so cool that we got to share that experience with them, and they'll probably always remember that Midsummer Night's Dream.
Do I speak you fair, or rather do I not, in plainest truth, tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
I mean, for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel.
Steaming the drop. Sometimes it gets wrinkly when we travel with it.
All the time.
So Barrett kindly steamed it.
What up?
Ah! What are you doing, Sam?
I'm checking to see how the wrinkles look from out here.
What I really like about being a Barter player on tour is the answer is never no. Like what we do, we get to a place and a lot of other people in our world would be like, oh no, we can't do the play today. We can't do it in these conditions. The stage is too small. We don't have a place to change, whatever. And we just say yes. We figure it out. And there are 6 people that are just there to problem solve. Nobody's going to complain. Nobody's going to gripe. Nobody's going to moan. Everybody is just there to be like, okay, how do we make this the best play possible under any circumstances. And we don't lie. We say that we bring the highest level of theater to any place, anywhere, any conditions, and we're going to bring the best product that we know how to bring. We're all going to ask more of ourselves and really serve our audience unlike any other company in the world.
Oh, I'm video.
Now center's here. So just that's kind of where we're going. Up and over.
I think that my favorite part of being a Barter player, especially on tour, is talking to the kids, which is weird because that was not my favorite part of being a Barter player when I first started. But it's been really cool to find a student in the audience who really needs to play, or even if they don't they don't think that it's something they're going to enjoy, just doing the play kind of for them and making it very personal, which helps me a lot, especially in midsummer too, because I met so many kids who have no idea, who have never read William Shakespeare, don't know anything about theater, have never seen shows before, and we're doing Shakespeare for them, and it can be really intimidating, and just being able to talk to them before the show, assuage their fears, and be like, oh, it's going to be great, you're going to love it, and then do the show, and then see them afterwards especially, and know that they had a good time. So yeah, I think that's my favorite part of the tour, doing the plays for students especially.
Elementary. Hey. How'd the show go?
It was really fun today.
It went well.
The audience was like silent the entire time.
And there's all of our new friends.
All the little kitties.
See you guys.
Bye guys.
Thanks for watching the play. Bye.
Because we meet thousands of kids, and they're all so different and so funny, and every day we find quotes from the kids and we write them down and talk about them, because they'll say really sweet things or really crazy things, or you never know what they're gonna say, and we get to warm up the kids before each play and talk to them about school and themselves and all of that kind of stuff. And that's my favorite part, is connecting with them. And it's also really, really scary, especially when we go to high schools, to go up to the high school kids and just put yourself out there and ask them all kinds of questions. So conquering your fear every day, traveling around and talking to teenagers and doing plays, and yeah, in all kinds of atmospheres.
And got swallowed by a crocodile.
I know. Maybe she had too many lima beans and had to go to the hospital.
And died? Or she fell into a toilet?
Poor soul that didn't make it.
I think his name was Noah. Oh, poor guy. Oh, geez, they were all fighting. It looks like someone also had. Well, what's she carrying right here that they all want so bad?
My favorite part about being a player on tour would have to be the workshops. There's nothing better than that. It's great just them coming to see the show, but then getting to work with them after, and there is nothing like the value of play and having fun with each other. And there's just, we do theater for a reason. We feel that it is one of the best ways to teach and to reach out to people. And I see some of those kids and I see myself in them, and I see, someone so closed up, and then after those workshops, or you have a little spark, a moment where they just open up and they're themselves and they're happy and enjoying each other's company, and that is my favorite part. And I want to make sure that they know that they can do this too. I'm a normal person. I'm just like them, and they can do it too.
To go into these places that the students like have never seen theater ever in their lives, and we get to go in and like we meet them before the play and like ask them about their lives and that kind of thing, and kind of check in with them, see how they're doing, kind of relate to them on a really real personal level. Then we get to go up and do this play, this like between 40 and an hour and 10 minutes of like pure truth and honesty and reality and like honesty, like I said, honesty and honesty and honesty. And we get to do that for these guys, and it may be the only honest thing that they've ever seen. It may be the only piece of truth that they've seen this week. It may be the only time that they've been talked to as like a real person with valid feelings and emotions, and we get to do that. And then we get to go talk to them afterward and like get their questions, and they're our buddies, and they see us up there and we see them, and just that really personal connection of like actually being able to change their lives every single day. And that's just the coolest, best thing I've ever done in my life.
Thanks, Barry.
Thanks.